Now what happens if an error occur in meiosis? Errors in meiosis could have serious consequences or disadvantages. Usually, errors in meiosis comes from non-disjunction. To understand the non-disjunction, we have to look at a diagram. As we know that meiosis have two phases, meiosis 1 and the meiosis 2, which results in formation of gametes. As you can see in the first diagram on the left, in the anaphase 2, when the chromosomes have to move from the center towards poles, if the homologous chromosomes are not separated in anaphase 1, then what will be the result? That the whole homologous pair will go towards one cell and the other cell will not have any chromosome on its place. So that will be empty for that chromosomal pair, that whole homologous pair. Then these two cells will divide by meiosis 1. They will result in unequal formation of gametes. As you can see, in the first one, it shows an n+1. That is, one extra chromosome is here. The second also have an n+1. But the other one, where no part of homolog went, the chromosome number is n-1. That is, one chromosome less than the haploid number. And the fourth one is also n-1. That is, one chromosome less than the normal haploid number n. This is called non-disjunction. That is, in anaphase, the homologous set which should naturally or normally separate are not separated, but they moved towards one pole only, and the other pole did not receive any chromosome. This non-disjunction could occur in the meiosis 2 as well. Sometimes what happens that meiosis 1 completes correctly, and both of the cells, which are the result of meiosis 2, they have the correct number of chromosomes. And then they start with the meiosis 2. But at anaphase 2, when they have to separate, as the diagram on the right shows, when they have to go to the poles, in one of the cells, division is normal and the chromosome number is n. But in the other cells, which is divided into two, one chromosome with both of its sister chromatids move towards one pole, and on the other pole, there is no chromosome. Because one sister chromatids, as normally, as you can see in the last right diagram, should go towards one pole, and the other sister chromatid should go towards the other pole. But what happened? That both sister chromatids keep attached to each other, did not separate, and they move towards one pole only. And the other pole remains blank. The result is, again, we call it a non-disjunction, no separation, and the result is one gamete, which is n+1, that is haploid number plus one extra chromosome, and the other one is n-1, that is haploid number with one chromosome less. Now, as you can observe in these two diagrams, and if you compare both of these non-disjunctions, the first one, non-disjunction in meiosis 1, and the second one, the non-disjunction in meiosis 2. If we compare those, we can see that the non-disjunction in meiosis 1 is more dangerous, because the result is all the four gametes have abnormal number of chromosomes. But in the case of non-disjunction in meiosis 2, we have two normal gametes and two abnormal gametes. So it means that if non-disjunction occur in the meiosis 1, then the result will be all abnormal gametes, more dangerous. But in case of non-disjunction at meiosis 2, we will have two normal gametes and two abnormal gametes, that is 50% correct and 50% incorrect. So this is non-disjunction. And what will be the result? If these unequally distributed chromosomes in the gametes will combine with a normal egg or sperm and will be fertilized to make a zygote, the individual which is formed will not be normal. This results in different types of diseases at birth. You can see here an individual in the picture with a Down syndrome, which is a mental disorder. The child have inabilities, intelligence inabilities, and have many other problems. And the reason is that if you can see in the yellow circle, the chromosome number 21 have, rather than two normal parts of a homolog, it have three homologs. Just non-disjunction in one chromosome only out of 23 pairs. In just one pair, there is a non-disjunction. And the fusion of the gametes, one gamete from normal parent, the normal gamete And one gamete from a parent where a non-disjunction occurred, which have an extra chromosome, the result is a very serious disorder, Down syndrome. All the chromosomes you can see, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are normal. The last is also normal. Just at one chromosome, there is, we call that 3 chromosomes are present in the set. Rather than 2 homologs, there are 3 homologs which are present. It means that a slight disorder, a slight problem, a slight non-disjunction, just even in one chromosome, may result in a very, very serious disorder. This is, and there are a lot many other disorders which may occur due to non-disjunction at different types of chromosomes. So errors in the meiosis may result in serious inborn disorders. And as you can see here, it's a very serious mental disorder, and person is unable to run the normal life in normal circumstances, and they need special attention.